What's going on, guys? It's Shaxx here. You're probably wondering, whoa, we're used to seeing you playing Xbox games. True, that is true. But this remaster I plan to record when it first got like shadow revealed or just dropped. It got shadow dropped on people during the Nintendo event they were talking about games coming out. And out of nowhere, they added the like Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy games, and then all of a sudden they're like, Metroid, blah blah blah, and they're like remastered, dropping today digitally. And I was like, what? So my brother and I got really crazy hype and started playing it a little bit. I downloaded it immediately, and then I thought it's one of our favorite games of all time. We played it on the GameCube. And I'm like, that'd be a perfect game to showcase to my followers so they can sit back and enjoy, especially if they've never experienced this game. But I was having problems with my Switch, right? Trying to get it through my Elgato to my PC and everything. Got it to work now after like 2 weeks, and it turns out I had to figure out a way to get the audio from my game to me while you guys could hear it, because the Switch only played the audio through the laptop and I couldn't hear anything. And I wasn't going to play one of the best games of all time with no audio while you guys could hear it. You know, no offense, but like I wanted to also enjoy it. So this top game here is just the game that my brother and I started, and we were taking it easy, trying to 100% find everything. So I'm going to start a new game. If you've never experienced Metroid Prime or any of the series like Super Metroid from Super Nintendo, Metroid 2, Return of Samus, and just Metroid from the NES, like the original Nintendo. All the Game Boy Advance games were really good. The ones on DS were kind of weird, but you know, like this Metroid games are awesome. They're fun. So please sit back, grab something to drink, enjoy it. This series is going to be fun. I hope you end up liking the story as much as I did, and the remaster is amazing. If you've played this before and you're debating on getting it, go get it. We found a hard copy actually the other day at Target, and we just bought it because, well, my brother didn't have a copy and I have the digital copy. I'm like, we need to have a hard copy. So I'll shut up now and I'll let you guys enjoy the story. It's quiet. Too quiet. I will be playing on just a Pro controller. They did change the movement, so it's even better now. So the music. So good. Samus. That's funny. Oh, you guys can't see behind my profile, but my brother just logged on, started Metroid Prime Remastered as well. Great minds think alike. Hope he enjoys it. Oh man, dude. Oh, I'm so hyped. It never gets old. So movement is like a Call of Duty game, like an FPS game. That is perfect because when I was a little kid, I just wished it moved around like on Call of Duty and everything, and now it does. And like, you still have lock on with left trigger, but everything else is just buttery smooth, man. So hype. Oh yeah, I gotta... Nope, nope. That's not it. I gotta scan. D-pad. Oops. Left trigger. It looks so cool when you're like in your combat visor. And I don't even remember in the old game having this full visor like you guys see here. Part of me wanted to not have face cam. So if you guys would rather appreciate this game without the face cam, let me know. I'll take my face cam off for Super Metroid. Or Metroid Prime, sorry. Totally would not bother me at all. I keep trying to sprint too with left stick like on an FPS game, but it's not. That doesn't work that way. Oh man, so like back in the day when this game first came out, you gotta scan everything, literally scan everything. Oh, it sounds so stupid good. Oh, it sounds so good. Let's go in. Did it open? Yeah, so like I was saying, back in the day, movement was just like left stick on the GameCube, front, move around, like, you know, like this. All you could do. And you had to hold the aim button, which like this with left trigger, to move without, so you could aim, but you couldn't move. And that kind of sucked back then, for me at least. So you could only auto lock onto enemies and like sidestep around them. That was it. You couldn't like just like run around, and you couldn't jump around a corner like on Call of Duty, and like you could probably play this with paddles like you normally do, like I do. Back then there was no choice. You just had to be moving around with that little weird gimmick, and it didn't really feel like you were Samus yet, you know, and now it kind of does. You have full control of her. It's just, and if you don't even know who Samus is, like, I highly recommend you get into her lore and just the Metroid games in general. They're insane. The story's great. What are they doing? They're eating this pirate. Death caused by acidic burns on the body. So yeah, the aiming feels slightly off. Oh, he's still alive. Now he died. He's alive. And you shoot with, so you can shoot with A. Like in the back in the day, you only shot with A. You didn't shoot with trigger. Now you can shoot with trigger. So that's awesome. It's just such a good game. I'm so happy. So, morph ball time. How do you do that again? I forgot if it's like, oh, that's missile. X, there you go. Or I forget, I'm on the Switch, not on the Xbox. It's a Y. They're backwards. So nice, dude. Nice. So many tunnels and everything. Fun little story. My first Metroid game, I was probably 8 or 7 with my brother. He's a year younger than me. We borrowed a copy of Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. That was our first Metroid experience. And we were hooked. The game was awesome. We thought we were some cool robot with a cannon. and we're just like, this game's amazing. Like, we were obsessed. Beat the game, and as we were beating it, I'm getting lost with my story here. As we were beating it, we discovered that it was not a robot. You were a human inside this suit, and you were a chick. Like, Samus was a chick. We were mind blown. We thought it was the coolest thing. So yeah, we were playing like for days, and then we're like, is it a chick? Are you a girl? It was insane. Hold on, let me scan you. Okay. Alright, we'll pick up the pace here. I don't have to get every scanner and everything. It's habit. Nice. Oh man, with these, okay, so I'm not wearing my Astros either. I'm wearing the Sennheiser Game 1s. And the audio is actually amazing. Visor to gather data. There's a ton of Easter eggs too from like Super Metroid and all the other Metroid games before this. When this game came out like 15 years ago or something. Some of these monsters were from the old games. And I think this one, yeah, this guy. Unstable. I wish he could come out so I could see him. He never comes out, and you never see that species here ever again. But really enjoying the game. Alright. Oh man, he was strong. Okay, these are all just tanks, okay. Scan things? No. Well, but yeah, back then to win the game and beat it 100%, which I'm doing in my other file, you have to scan literally everything, because if you don't scan everything, your logbook isn't full. It doesn't get 100%, so you don't get 100%. In some areas, like the ship, later you can't come back to them, so you miss those scans forever. Games back then weren't as forgiving as they are now. Whoa. Yeah, and like if you played the old GameCube game, you noticed just like we did, there's a lot of little things here and there. They changed. And it looks really good. Like the little purple circles to heal, like... Wait. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go this way. Save it. So like the little healing items and missiles and stuff, they have so much more detail than they did in the past. Her suit looks better. It's just they did so good. And I believe you can actually scan these. Yeah. Still don't know what she says other than to logbook. So recorded the logbook or something. Still can't figure it out. I guess if you know, tell me in the comments. Although part of me doesn't ever want to know, because I kind of like how she says it. Sounds like she says Mikune to logbook, but I don't know what the first word is. If it's even a word. Boss fight music, the best. Also, the bosses all have crazy little detail they didn't have in the GameCube version. Like all the scales on that body, you didn't see it. I will scan you. Parasite Queen. Missiles. It's hard to hit through the, there you go. We got it. So sidestep. Am I out of missiles? I'm out of missiles. That's fine. Got her. And to the lava she goes. Or torch. Or furnace. Or whatever that is. Or the entire engine core.
Evacuate immediately.
Yep.
Evacuate
Alright.
immediately.
Nothing I'm missing before I leave?
Evacuate immediately.
I suppose not. Let's get out of here. There we go. Too bad I can't sprint. See these? They used to just be like giant purple balls, and that's it, with no real design to them. I have no missiles. I really hope, I mean, if Prime 2 Echoes, which is the next game after this, gets remastered, that's even better than this one. Oh boy. Probably can't kill them all. It's fine. But yeah, this game was crazy innovation for their time, because up until then, Samus and all the Metroid games were 2D. So you're finally behind the mask and got a glimpse of what she sees. You know, that was kind of crazy back then. Probably can't kill most of these. That's fine. All right, let's go. And then, like, the radar never showed that many enemies, if at all. I don't remember. But like I said, I haven't played that game in like 15 years. I'll have to go back and revisit it. Too many. No missiles. I'll have to spam with the only way I know how. Missiles. Yay. We has missiles. Let me out. Alright, we're running, we're running. Oh, almost crushed me. Alright. Cutscenes. Ridley. So he was in Super Metroid, her biggest rival, and in all the other older Metroid games. And you kill him in which again, that game's been out for like 20 years, so no spoilers, really. And in this game, you realize he's alive, and after like who knows how many years since we beat Super Metroid till the GameCube came out, till this game came out. So that was crazy too, to see him again. And he's a machine now. He's not a real dragon, alien dragon anymore. He's a robot alien dragon, which was even crazier. Okay. Oh no, my powers. Ow. So yeah, this part always sucked. It sucks, and it's kind of a gimmick in Metroid games, but you lose all of your fun, unique powers that you start the game with, which is kind of fun getting them as the game progresses, but it's always kind of funny how they do it. They're like, oh, I can no longer use 90% of what I was just using. So I don't have missiles, I don't have the charge beam, I don't have morph ball, none of that. Alright, I think we're almost out of it. Oh, that song is so awesome. Get in my ship. So yeah, Samus is a bounty hunter. And she's overpowered because she has this crazy suit that was given to her by, like, her, I guess, alien adoptees. I think that's the right word. The Chozos, I think they're called. And in one of the games, I can't remember which one, I think it's one of the Game Boy games, you find out some lore, and that dragon kills her parents, I think, when she was very young, or at least the town she was raised in. So she hates him a lot. And since he's back, she's probably like, what the hell, I just got rid of you. Because he is like the leader of the pirates. Or at least I have it mostly right. I mean, if you know more lore better than I do, just feel free to let me know in the comments, because I want to get it right. I mean, I'm a big fan of her games. I've played every Metroid game that's ever existed. My brother was the biggest fan, but I also was a big fan. Just not as obsessed as he was about Metroid. So now we are in... We landed, and I forget the name of the planet. It just says landing site. So what's cool about our ship, like in every game, you could jump on top of it, and you could save, but we did just land, and we saved, so... Awesome. Well, this is going to be fun. We're going to explore the planet. We're going to beat it from beginning to end. And I hope you guys enjoy this playlist. And if not, we're going to keep continuing on Call of Duty. We're going to continue on Harry Potter. This channel is just my love of games, and hopefully you enjoy and experience them along with me, because that's the reason I made this channel. And so far, thanks for all the love. Those of you that subscribed and have commented and liked my videos. Feel free to give me recommendations of games that I might not even have ever played that you want to see me play, and we'll keep going. I hope you enjoyed the first little chapter of Metroid Prime Remastered. I cannot believe, first off, I can't believe the game's out, remastered on the Nintendo Switch, let alone all the Game Boy Advance games that are coming out, the Game Boy games. Now that I got the Switch to work, now we can play Switch games on top of all the Xbox games we're playing. So just opens up another world of games that are coming out that I'm excited for. And so with that, I'll leave you guys to it, and I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next one. Shaxx out.